it's all just a cat and mouse game. People are like, we'll elect the Democrats next time. It's like, but it's all the same shit has been happening forever. They haven't been helping anybody forever. They're letting fucking politicians slurp on kids. All of our fucking money goes to Israel and they're using it to fucking genocide people. It's like everybody is scared out of their wits right now. It's like our religious leaders are afraid to speak out. And it's like it's a time where it's like Satan is amongst us and our religious leaders are fucking talking about bullshit at the poll. It's just like, what is going, I don't know, man. I'm just sick of this shit. And I'm sick of rich people not putting their fucking kids over in these wars and shit like that. Put your fucking honky ass kids up there. Let them go shed some fucking blood.
Especially if you're asking for it.
Especially if you're out there fucking bullshitting, dude. Put your fucking honky little fancy ass fucking kid up there, man. That shit makes me mad, bro.
Theo Von is crashing out on the new Joe Rogan episode, and it's completely understandable. His crash out represents exactly how a lot of people are feeling right now. Theo says what everyone else is thinking, and Rogan just tells him to chill out. But he doesn't need to chill out. They will try to dismiss Theo, but these are the conversations being had at dinner tables across America, and there is nothing they can do to stop it. Theo Von is so real for this, and we need more people to call out this bullshit.
Well, I think there's also a problem. The people that I've talked to that have served overseas and have been involved and deployed in military operations and seen a lot of shit, a lot of them are of the opinion that you shouldn't be able to make those decisions if you've never been to war. If you don't know what it is, you don't know what you're sending people to do. It doesn't mean you're not still going to be a tyrant, because there are some people, like clearly Netanyahu's been to war. You know, he was in the military. He was involved in some shit.
Was he?
And he was like a special forces operator in Israel. And clearly he doesn't mind going to war. War's a fucking terrifying
But I mean,
thing.
I wouldn't call it he does war, but I
you mean what they're doing right now in Gaza.
Yeah, and I'm not jumping on you.
Iran is war. That's war. Iran's a real enemy. You know, it's a different...
Are they an enemy to America?
Well, what they are is the largest country in terms of like state-sponsored terrorism. They're the largest sponsor of terrorism. But also, you got to think why. You know, and this is not excusing anybody for Islamist ideology, because it's scary, because they want a global caliphate, right? They're radicals. But you got to go back to what happened in that country. And if you go back to what happened in that country, they tried to nationalize oil. Iran was like a westernized country. Girls were wearing miniskirts. Everybody's hot.
You seen that video from the 70s of Iran?
Yeah, bro. Everybody
Tits
looked
are
great.
popping. Just popping.
What happened is slowly but surely, and quickly at first, because when they tried to nationalize oil, the CIA swooped in and they fucking got that guy out of office, and they allowed these Islamic, radicalists to start running the country.
Well, that's when Hezbollah started, right?
I don't know exactly when Hezbollah started, but the point is the country was doing fine before we monkeyed with it. And we monkeyed with it because they were not getting enough of the money from the oil. So when you see like how it all played out and why it is what it is today, Jesus Christ, you'd be mad too.
Yeah.
And when you're mad and you're surrounded by bigger enemies that all have nuclear weapons, you don't even have nuclear weapons, wouldn't you be trying to make them? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying Iran should have nuclear weapons. I don't think anybody should have nuclear weapons.
But Israel gets to have them.
Allegedly. This is the problem. Allegedly.
Everything's allegedly with them.
But allegedly
except for
the
genocide.
They don't officially have them.
Right.
I don't think they admit they officially have them. And you know who was a big opponent of Israel getting nuclear weapons?
JFK.
JFK. Yeah. That's what a lot of people think led back into the left.
Oh, yeah. Before they killed him, who?
But the bottom line is, people are making a lot of money over there in oil, and they wanted most of the money, and they got boxed out. And then they wound up with a fucking psychotic dictator.
Yeah.
And a lot of if you look back on what Iran looked like when it was a westernized country, like, damn, we should have fucking supported whatever the fuck was going on back then.
I know.
Look, bro, we've been monkeying around with other countries forever. This thing in Venezuela, this real quick thing that happened real quick when they kidnap a dude in Venezuela, like...
Well, a lot of it say it's because these are the countries that are still outside of the Rothschild's banking system or whatever. Have you seen that thing?
I have not.
Where it's like there's the countries that are still not on that list or something. This is tinfoil stuff, I think. Or it's absolutely true. I have no idea.
Feared, right now, right? Like
I'm feared, dude. I'm scared, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, you should be.
I'm scared.
Well, it's a scary time because this is a real
And people are
hot
scared.
war.
People
Yeah.
come up and people tell me about it. So I was in an Uber yesterday, and there's a man in there. He was driving, and he's like, "We need a revolution," you know.
Oh boy.
He's like, "You have a voice." He's telling me stuff like that, and I was
Oh
like,
no!
"Dude,
Don't take Ubers anymore. Stop taking Ubers. Rent a car, motherfucker.
yeah, I don't know, man. Everybody just feels scared, and it makes
Well,
things
they
scary.
should because a lot of things are getting exposed right now. You know, there's a lot of fraud, and you're seeing it at the highest levels of government. And people are also scared because no one's getting in trouble for things. Like no one's getting in trouble for the Epstein files. No one's getting in trouble for.
Yeah, that's almost disappeared, kind of.
Well, that's part of what happens when there's some sort of a big social thing. One thing that's in the past that leaders have used to cover up problems at home is a fucking war. I'm not saying that that's why they bombed Iran, but that would be a way to do it. If you're that psychotic, you know, and if you were thinking about doing it anyway, you might be able to justify it. People have always done that also to stay in power.
Oh yeah.
And even Bill Clinton said that about Netanyahu. Bill Clinton said Netanyahu wants war so he could stay in power.
For sure, dude. People call him the yarmulke Hitler. That's what
Who
they call
are
him.
these people?
Everybody does.
Which people? Come on,
Countless.
people?
Huh?
What are you saying?
What do you mean, people? You talking
Yeah.
about
What are you talking about,
black
dog?
folks? What
No.
are you saying?
I don't know
Oh,
what you're saying.
I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know what you're saying.
Okay.
Let's not draw conclusions.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
He seems like a great guy.
No, really.
Well, it's just a scary time.
It's a scary time because people are willing to blow people up with fucking drones and missiles, and they're shooting into apartment buildings and blowing up schools, and it's like, fuck, man.
What do you think is going to happen? You think we're going to be okay?
I hope so. Of course. I don't know.
Do you think about it?
I'm confused. I can't believe we went to this war. When we started bombing Iran, I was like, this can't be true.
And what about Lebanon now?
I know. Israel's invaded Lebanon. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, just fucking stop. Like, what do you need?
Well, they're trying to, supposedly, they're trying to stop the terrorists.
That's crazy, though, if you're the fucking terrorist. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to stop them, fucking stand in front of the fucking mirror and start there. But also, what do I know?
What do you know?
You're right, I don't. But it's all just like, fuck, there's got to be some way that we're better than this.
Theo Von just went on the Joe Rogan Experience and asked the questions we all want to ask. Why is America sending billions of tax dollars overseas to fund Netanyahu's foreign bullshit conflict? Why is Israel dragging us into another endless Middle East war that risks blowing up into World War III? Theo Von perfectly represents the everyman in this situation. His rant is a massive wake-up call for those retards in Washington. It highlights exactly how aggressively the American public is pushing back against sending U.S. troops into a catastrophic foreign conflict solely for Israel's benefit, especially while our own country falls apart. Trump needs to seriously stop this war because everyone is turning against him over it right now.